everybody? Lewis Williams, iHustleNation.com. First, let me start out by saying Happy New Year to everyone. And secondly, thank everyone that actually has been following me for so long. Y'all been following me for so long. I mean, it's not so long. It's actually been a year and a half. But, you know, y'all are with me. A little over a year and a half. But y'all been with me, man. And first, I just want to start out by saying thank you. And that's not a half-ass thank you or a bullshit thank you. That's a solid, legit thank you. Everybody that watches the show, watches my videos, calls into the show, retweets the show, everybody who does all that, I just want to give you a solid thank you, and I appreciate you for what you do. But somebody said, Lewis, what's the video for the first of the year going to be? I said, I'm going to look into what the hell that video is going to be because I have no idea. So a girl said, why don't you do one on like, you know, how to be a better you and resolutions and blah, blah, blah. I said, well, here's what I see a lot of. I see a lot of people starting something, but they not stopping shit. Oh, I'm going to start doing more of this. I'm going to start doing that, but you ain't stopped a damn thing. Here's the thing. Part of starting something is stopping something. Like you can't hold a grudge and be rich. You can't mix the two. Rich people don't hold grudges. Because they're rich. It's a different kind of mindset and lifestyle that rich people do. Now, to us, we might think it's a super grudge. Like, take it, for example, Donald Trump attacking Barack Obama. You know, he's saying Barack this, Barack that. You know, Barack, of course, don't care. And honestly, Trump doesn't care. He's doing it for media play. I guarantee you right now, Barack set Trump down and said, let's do this. This will earn you $10 million. He will go in business with Barack because he holds no grudge. Rich people don't do that. But in order to get rich, you got to stop holding grudges. So, I have the 12 things you not going to do in 2012. The first thing, less sex, more money. This is straight geared towards men. Men, here's what I'm seeing you do. I'm seeing guys that are getting or pursuing. They're not even really getting, but they're pursuing a whole lot of sex, but not making any money. I'm seeing more men talk pussy, but not talk business. That bothers me. As a man in 2012, that bothers me. Because every time I see a man only talk about pussy and never talks about money, getting money, success, or pursuing what a man should be pursuing, it actually shows me that you're not even a dude worth knowing or befriending. You're honestly not worth it. You're on Facebook all day. You're on Twitter all day. It's a couple dating websites. I know guys that are busting down girls like crazy on a couple of these dating websites that I know about. And they're free websites. And they getting all kind of local ass. But they're not getting any money. Here's what I know. I told a girl the other day, I said it jokingly, but I kind of meant it. I said, well, you know, you got to pay me. I believe sex takes work. If you actually do have sex, and you got to pay me. Lewis, what you mean pay you? What you charging? But shit, pay me for my time. Pay me for my time. I'm not willy-nilly freely handing out my dick to any girl with a fat ass. I'm not doing it. Because here's the thing. Here's what I've learned. Let me give you an example. I work for myself. So with me working for myself, I have to be up early in the morning. I got to make my coffee. I got to make my smoothie. I got to try to get whatever little workout in I can before clients start calling this phone. This is my little flip phone. Don't talk about it. But this is why I forward my business line to. This is my personal. I upgraded from a BlackBerry to y'all. I'm doing good and shit. But here's how I feel. I feel like she can come over. I can coerce her. We can have drinks. We can talk. We can chat. We can play. Then we end up having sex. Well, by the time all that pops off, it's 1:32 in the morning. I have to get up in the morning and actually start a day, and I just got done having sex till 2 in the morning. Sounds good. It really does sound good, but it's only good for a Friday, not even a Saturday, because I'm going to make it to church, and I got to make it to church by 10. So that sounds good for a Friday night. But here's what I told somebody, and they broke out laughing, but I was dead ass serious. I said, here's how I feel. Not that I have an active sex life, but if we ain't having sex by 8 o'clock, we ain't having sex. Some people like, oh, Lewis, you ain't passing up no ass. I don't know who told you. I don't know how you think you know me. But best believe I'll go to bed on a nigga in a hot ass minute. Sex, nothing I can buy will run me. You might feel some kind of way about that, and I've never paid for sex. But I can go buy sex. Nothing I can buy will ever run me. I'm seeing a lot of pussy run men's lives, and they're not getting any money. And that bothers me. Men, less sex, less pursuing hoes, less Facebook, less Twitter, less trying to find ass off different websites just to soothe you for an hour or so. Less of that, more of getting money. Less ass, more money. If you're not getting money, you don't even deserve to get ass. I'm not mad. I used to feel some kind of way about gold diggers and stuff. Now I ain't even mad at them. A chick works hard to have a slim waist and have a fat ass and be sexy. How dare you, as a broke man, try to pursue me and think you gonna get some ass from me? And I'm a top notch, beautiful chick. It's not gonna happen. If I'm gonna have sex with a dude, I'm gonna have sex with a dude till at least I know if he knocked me up, I can actually get something from him. Ladies, fuck potential. If he's not a man of action, his potential don't mean shit. Action first. If he not putting in action, don't give him no ass. And any dude that say I'm hating is a dude that ain't got shit going on for his life. If he is not putting into play, it's different between a dude that say he gonna do something and a dude that's actually doing it. If he's a man of action and you decide you want to have sex, give him some ass. If he ain't a man of action, he a broke dude with a whole lot of excuses as to why he can't get it done, don't have nothing going on and shit like that, don't get that nigga no pussy. It's not worth your time. Number 2, your success does not depend on another man. I say that to say this. I have a website company in branding. That's what I do. Website, branding, marketing, logos. That's what I do for myself in addition to throwing trips and stuff like that. And for some reason, when people call me for their websites, the guy that always gets thrown under the bus is the brother-in-law. The brother-in-law is always the guy creating the website, yet the brother-in-law never got the damn website done. And it's been 6 months. Your success does not depend on that person. People will say they'll come through and do things for you, and they don't do it. That doesn't mean you don't keep it moving. I could sit down with Bill Gates right now, and he could say, I'm going to invest $300,000 into whatever you're going to do, and I'm going to help you make it happen. And Bill could wake up one morning and say, you know what, Lewis, no. I wasn't banking on Bill. Until I get a check in hand, Bill is just another person acting like he want to give me some money for something. But until I get a check in hand, Bill, I don't care. I'm going to keep it moving regardless. Because my success, although can be given to me by one man, it is not dependent upon one man. So everybody pointing the finger at why something didn't get done or couldn't get it done or didn't follow through, just make it happen. Number 3, do more. I titled this one, number 3, live. I'm going to give you a quick example. 2 girls called me. I have a bus trip that goes from Houston to New Orleans. One girl called me. She said, I don't really know nobody. I don't really want to hop on the bus by myself. Let me see if my friends going to go. If my friends can't go, then I'm not really trying to go because I don't really know nobody. That's one girl. The second girl, I'm quoting her words. Shit black girls say. I'm quoting exactly what she said. She said, Lewis, hey, how you doing? I said, hey, what's up? She said, look, here's the dilemma I've came to, and with it being 2012, this is what I've decided. I dedicate this to her. I'm not going to drop her name, but I dedicate number 3 to her. She say, look, Lewis, I'm tired of dealing with broke hoes. So here's what I need you to do. Either find me a roommate to get on this bus trip, or let me know how much it'll be for me to go by myself. I'm tired of dealing with broke hoes, Lewis, and I can't do it no more. Trying to deal with broke hoes has stopped me from living. And I won't do it. I can't live my life like this, is what she said. So in 2012, I said I'm doing more. I'm coming on all your trips, and I don't care if I got to jump on them by myself. I'm coming. Another example, I got a girl coming in from Virginia to hop on the bus to go to New Orleans. I'm like, you don't want to meet us in New Orleans? No, I'm going to come to Houston up from Virginia, hop on the bus, and I'm going to roll. I said, well, you ain't got no homegirls coming with you? She say, look, Lewis, I've reached this age, and I'm not counting nobody else's pockets but my own. This girl ain't even put down a deposit. Let me tell you how I know niggas is ready to go. They call and they just pay the full damn balance. They pay it in full. What time do we leave? They don't, oh, let me pay you monthly. She like, look, I just gave you all the money. I'm on my way down there. Had my drink ready. Live. Do more. Quit worrying about you don't know nobody. Grow the fuck up. I'm not really social. I don't really know nobody. And let me see if my homegirls want to go. Well, I couldn't really find no homegirls to go. So, I feel some kind of way. Grow the fuck up. Hit it. I actually had a dude hit me. Man, my homeboy's tripping. So, nigga, if you need a roommate, say so. I'll room you with somebody and hop on. You waiting on somebody else to live? Hold on, let me get this straight. You're waiting on somebody else to live? You'll never live. Number 4. This is a strong suggestion. I did a manual on how to keep a resolution. It's a realistic manual on how to pursue resolutions. All that long-term shit is a lie. Broken down in the short term based on preparation. That's how you win at a resolution. I sat down with a man who said, I've never failed at a resolution. I said, dog, we got to sit down. I can make a manual on that. He said, buy me a cup of coffee at Starbucks and I'll tell you how to do it. Sat down with him and he broke that shit down to a science. I was intrigued. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I was intrigued. I got a copy of it sitting here. I read it myself. The winning resolution. I ain't lying. Sitting right here on the desk. Because I was intrigued. I'm like, nigga, you cold. Nigga, your brain work. Wow. Shit, I thought I'd imagine, nigga, you like a Dalai Lama or some shit. Whoever that is. But, iHustleNation.com, click on manuals. It's called the winning resolution. It'll make it a lot easier for you. Number 5, hold no grudge. I'm really tired of you people that still, especially like grown people talking about, well, I didn't have no daddy. Nigga, you 30. Are you holding a grudge against your dad? How about he could have not have bust that nut and you wouldn't be here at all? How about that shit? Hold no grudge. I don't care what somebody did to you. Here's what I've learned about grudges. It's never crucial. I know a girl who got molested by both her fathers, and she doesn't hold a grudge towards neither of them. Her real father and her stepfather. She doesn't hold a grudge towards neither. I'm seeing people hold grudges against people that ain't killed nobody, ain't molested nobody, ain't done you no real kind of wrong, just called you a bitch to a dude you was dating, or tried to holler at a girl you was talking to, and you holding a real life grudge. Grow the fuck up. We're grown. I guarantee if you tell me your grudge, it ain't shit. Here's how I feel about grudges. Am I comfortable with the grudge I held if that person dies right now? Am I comfortable going with their funeral, looking down at their dead body, realizing I held the pettiest fucking grudge ever on some he say, she say bullshit? Am I comfortable? Am I going to look down on that body and say, and I hope you rot in hell? Now, there's some things people could do to me that I would say that. But these grudges I'm seeing and hearing about ain't close. Hold no grudge. You want to move forward? Let shit go. That's the simplest way you could put that. Number 6, no he say, she say. Either call that person or don't talk about the shit. You want to know the real problem I have? I have a really big problem with people that hold grudges. Here's why I have a problem with people that hold grudges. Because these same people will call, will tell everybody else other than the person that they have a beef with. It turns into he say, she say. And what could have got cut off in 2 mouths ends up blowing up to 10 to 15 mouths. Here's how I feel. My name gets thrown into some shit all the time just because I'm Lewis and I talk a lot of shit. Sometimes I might say something that people will take literally, although they know what I said wasn't literal, but they'll go to somebody else and make it sound like I made it literal, so that person will feel some kind of way, and they'll talk to 5, 6, 7 different mouths other than talking to me. Here's what bothers me. You feel some kind of way about something I said or done. You have my number. Motherfucker, call me. Because that he say, she say shit makes it go from 3 miles to 6 miles to 9 miles to 12 miles to 15 miles to 18 miles. You get the picture now? The Bible says take it to that person. If I have a beef with you, I had to send a friendly email this week. Hey, it was said you said something. Here's my thing. If you have a real beef with me, you have my number. I just really hate, I thought we were better than that for me to have to hear from other people come back to me. I'm not mad or violent. Call me if you have a beef and we can settle it. If not, try not to mention it because I don't like how it got back to me. That was the last email I'll ever send to somebody that has beef with me though. That was just out of courtesy. I'm not doing that shit no more. If you feel some kind of way about me and you can't call me, fuck it. You feel that kind of way and you just want to feel that kind of way because that's what makes you comfortable about feeling against me, and that's just what it is. Number 7, Pay what you owe. Let me tell y'all something. This year we balling on late fees and overdraft fees. We're not paying nobody shit. No, I'm not giving Sprint a $35 reconnection fee. No, I'm not giving the bank a $35 overdraft fee. No, I'm not giving my phone company a $15 late fee. Fuck you. I'm popping bottles on them fees. I'm going to pay your ass on time, and I'm going to pop a bottle every weekend. That's what I'm going to do. Because people are paying $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700 a month on late fees, and this is how they're getting you. Pay what you owe. That bill's not new. That same bill has been coming to you for the past 5 years. If you owe it, pay that son bitch. We balling on late fees. Number 8, renewal of your mind. Here's what I suggest everybody do in the morning for 15 minutes. I don't want to tell people meditate, because the problem with meditation is meditation can flip you into different religions. And me personally, I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. So when you start talking meditation, I'm not against yoga practices in order to strengthen your body. But when you start meditating on the yoga logo, the yoga symbol, and that's why I don't really like to tell people certain things I do, because I have to go in depth on how to do it, because you can easily switch religion when you start talking about spirituality and shit like that. You'll find yourself worshiping a God that you don't really want no parts of. Do I do yoga? Yes, with headphones in, bumping Drake. If I'm doing yoga, I'm doing it for the stretching. I'm not listening to the music. I'm not laying back, closing my eyes and meditating unless I got a Bible and I can read a couple Bible verses and meditate on the word itself. I'm not meditating on the yogi or whatever the fuck yoga breaks down and shit like that. That sounds like a whole nother god. You can turn into false idol and you don't want no parts of that shit. But that was a quick disclaimer. Renewal of your mind. Here's what I suggest you do. Either you read the Bible and meditate on what you've read that day. And like I said, I'm not a perfect person, but we all trying to do better. Or just sit in your closet and bounce thoughts around your head for 15 minutes every morning. Bounce thoughts, different things you have to do, how you want to play out your day. Play your day out in your head, how it's going to go, things of that nature. Renew your mind daily. You can't just wake up and get at it. That's not healthy. Renewal of your mind is a major factor. Number 9, action. You will be a person of action this year. You're not going to wait a week to get shit done. New rule. If you can do it today, do it today. If you have a list of 12 things to do, once you get done doing whatever your morning rituals are, you get that shit done that day. The best way you know how. Nothing drags into the next day. Get that motherfucker done today. You are not dragging into the next day. Don't do it. We're not doing that this year. This year, we're looking at it, we're handling it, we're keeping it moving. We are people of action. If we have nothing going on, we're not going to sit on the sofa and watch TV. Less trash TV, less stuff like that. Walk around. If you can't do nothing else, just walk out your house and start walking. People ride by my street. Lewis, I always see you outside on the phone because I become a man of action. I just start walking. When you start walking, actions creates reaction. Your phone start ringing. Your mind start working. Your words start flowing. That's how it goes. Become a person of action. Number 10, do what you say you're going to do or don't agree to doing it. Here's one thing I pride myself on. I like being that person who does what I say I'm going to do. Here's what somebody told me. My little cousin. He say, hey, you coming to get us tomorrow? I say, yeah, I'm going to come get y'all. Somebody said, don't tell them kids you're going to come get them and you don't. My little cousin say, hold up. The nigga stuck his finger out. He say, hold on. Every time Chip say he going to come get us, my family call me Chip. Every time Chip say he going to come get us, he come get us. Chip ain't never said he wasn't going to come get us and don't come through. He come get us every time. So everybody's like, oh, all right, Petey. All right, damn, you checking him? You know, they're like, oh, okay, all right, that's what you gonna do, us, nigga? And I was surprised. I'm like, damn, that boy there. But he's been sold so many broken lives from broken people. You know, he's just in that situation in life, my little cousin, you know, parent in jail, shit like that, that they've heard so many broken lives that they appreciate when somebody follows through. People like somebody who keeps their word. If you agree to do something, follow through with it to the best of your ability. Tony Montana, Scarface. I don't really like idolizing that dude because he died at the end. But I can see why gangsters want to be him. But one thing he said was, all I have is my balls and my word. And I'm not breaking neither one of them for nobody. If I say I'm finna come through there If somebody say I'm going to have a party, I'm going to come through, I'm coming through your motherfucking party. I'm all up in that bitch. If I say I'm going to come help you move, I'm at your house on time. What do we pick up first? I am a man of my word. You want to know what's crazy? I'm seeing dudes that can't keep their word getting all the chicks. Bitch, niggas is winning like hoes is winning. Chicks, ladies, if a man can't follow up with you, keep his word. I got a homeboy that impresses me how he keeps his word. I don't even care if he keeps his word or not. But I forgot that we'll have something scheduled that day, and he'll call me, hey, Lewis, just letting you know I'm running behind. I'll try to get with you if not later on this week. I'm like, nigga, you so prompt. Nigga, you all kind of prompt, nigga. I'm impressed, nigga. Damn, let me get my prompt game up, bro. I'm impressed with how you prompt and shit. You know, sending texts and calls and shit like that. Number 11. This is strong. This is strong. Number 11. This is strong. I'm not doing shit for nobody that can't do shit for me. Here's what'll happen. Happens all the time. You'll have people that'll call you, need something, you'll jump right on getting it done. But when it's time for them to need something, they half-ass picking up, half-ass texting back, half-ass calling you. Then they hit you a week later with 100 excuses as to why they couldn't get it done. I'm not doing that shit no more. I'm not doing shit for nobody that can't do shit for me. If you can't do shit for me, I can't do shit for you. Don't call me and ask me for shit. Because when it's time for me to ask you for shit, you can't do nothing. I'm not talking about the bums on the street and the needy. I'm not talking about them. That's out of love. But nigga, you could reciprocate. Is that the right word? I fuck up words. You gotta excuse me on that. But you could do back to me what I've done for you, and you don't. That's not how you come up. I'm not doing it. No. Here's my new thing I do now. I have a guy, I'm upgrading my show and stuff to HD camera, all that. So I have a guy work at Canon. He say, hey, if you ever need a Canon, let me know. I get a good discount on them. I called him. I sent him the models that I need. I said, hey, listen. I don't like calling somebody asking for something and not telling them what I have to hook up on. Because I pretty much got to hook up on every damn thing. So I'm like, look, I get rooms for cheap. I have a flight girl. I get this. I get this. I get this. I just want to run down what I can do because I don't want to call you. Utilize what you have. And you call me. And you can't get something from me in return. So call me if you ever need this. And I will get right on top of it. You have my word on that. Man, I appreciate that, bro. You don't have to do that. You don't have to give me a discount. But you did it. So in turn, I want to give back to you. So if you need something, call me. I'm not doing shit for nobody that can't do shit for me. That's where I'm at this year. I could give a fuck how you feel. But we all know that person when it's time to drink. Everybody want to roll up and drink because they know somebody going to pay for the drinks. But when it's time for everybody to pull out their wallet, they start going to the restroom and shit like that. Or why you come through want to have a good time and drink and you don't want to drop on the bill? That's what you do, nigga? That's what you do? No. See, you're a taker. I ain't doing takers this year. Takers, users, call them what you want. But don't call me asking for my hookup because I'm going to tell you I can't do it. I ain't doing shit for nobody that can't do shit for me. Number 12. This is a big one. This year, y'all, we're going to practice love. Please, first off, don't go get in a fucking relationship and say, Lewis said practice love. I'm talking about outside of the person you fucking. We're going to practice love with people in general. It's too much hate going on in the world. And I ain't even talking about the world in the news. I'm talking about people around me. It's so much hate. And like on Twitter, they call it subtweeting, where you make a tweet but you talking about somebody else, or you know, the he say she say and the gossiping and the backbiting and the demeaning of people. We've taken pride in demeaning people. It makes us happy to demean another person. Well, she did this and she did this and did this too. Well, he did this and did this and did this too. Psh, it's a shame. Practice love. Call them. You want to know what I do now? Man, look. I'm hearing shit about you in these streets, man. You good? Bro, let's cut this out. Hey, girl, let's cut this out. I just don't like what I'm hearing about you. And I'm calling you out of love. I'm not dropping no names. Because I'm not here to start no mess. But I'm calling you because I'm getting a lot of this, man. What's good? What you good? Are you good? Give him a few kind words and keep it moving. Let's practice love. I got a homeboy right now having problems in his marriage. I said, here's what you've done, bro. You've allowed the devil to come in and be reckless in your home based on your lack of faith. You've lost faith in the Lord, bro, based on a situation I've seen you had. Now, what I could have done was, that marriage gone. Yeah, you know, he ain't feeling it, she ain't feeling it, blah, blah, blah. You know how we love to gossip and backbite. Instead of calling the person up and being like, hey, this is what I see, bro. I'm calling you out of love, man. You know me, right? This is what I see, bro. Fix that for me, dog. I like y'all together, man. Fix that for me, bro. All he could say was, you right. I say, look, dog, you know, gossiping and all that, what's going on with y'all, man, I ain't here for that, bro. Let's practice love, man. Nobody practice love. So much hate going on. So much hate around me. The shit is getting sickening to me. It hurts me. I hear so much of this garbage shit of pointing fingers and gossiping and who hate who, instead of taking it to the person and fixing the situation. We wanted to run through a bunch of miles in order to make it comfortable. Y'all, come on, man. It's a new year. 2012, man. Let's practice love. Can we do that? It ain't that hard. I know it's different for some of y'all because, you know, haters glorified television, music, you know, shit like that. You know, I'm better than the next person. Nobody's better than nobody. So let's, you know, work on practicing love. But that's 12 things you're not going to do in 2012. I think I'll post a list under this because it seems kind of long. But y'all have any issues, questions, problems, concerns, you can always email me, Lewis@ihustlenation.com. With that being said, that's my time. I know this is a long video, but you'll get over it. Thank you. Y'all have a happy and blessed 2012.